Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a home decor haul. Get comfy, grab a coffee, and sit down because we have a lot to go over today with different pieces from trays to vases to bowls to prints and frames. These are pieces that I use year round, no matter the season, and I always like to tweak them or modify them a bit each season to make them more seasonal. I'm also going to be styling all of these pieces around my home as I'm talking about them, so you can get some different styling inspiration from these pieces and also see it styled in real life in my home. First things first, let's go over all the vintage antique items that I've picked up recently. This shop is called Patina Mason. Such a cute name. I love that name. It is in Parker, Colorado if you are a local. Beautiful shop with tons of different categories of items, from furniture to vases to little decor trinkets to trays. They have everything there, and each piece has so much character, so beautiful. And she actually flies to Europe herself to source all of these pieces. And she has a brick and mortar store, but she also sells all of her pieces online too. So I think some of these pieces I can link from her website if they're still available. And mostly everything is on her website. These are vintage pieces, so everyone is unique. Obviously, everyone is a little bit different and varies, but honestly, that's what I like best about these pieces. I got this vase. It didn't come with these stems, but I just have them styled in there because I think it's so cute. How beautiful is this vase? It's a charcoalish color, but it's very dusty. I love the shape of this. I love how it's imperfect and it looks very handmade. It's not a perfect circle whatsoever. And I just think that gives it so much character. This is just so beautiful. This is one of my favorite pieces that I picked up from there. I love it so much. It's definitely a staple. I can use it whenever for whatever season and just switch the stems out. I think this would look really good with some long wispy stems like for the winter time. And I also like it with some small little petite stems. I also always get questions about these stems, so let me share them with you. These ones are actually from Temu. Oddly enough, I found them on Temu and I have not found them anywhere else. Like, I don't know what they're called, but I'm going to look at my order history and I'm going to link them for you guys because I'm always getting questions on these and I always love to style with these, especially for times like these when we're transitioning from season to season. They almost have a seedy looking feel and the texture of them is plasticky almost. I wish I would have ordered more, and I'm definitely probably going to order more because I'm always bringing this out. It's just a neutral, pretty stem and it has so much detail to it, but it's also very simple when you use it just by itself. And this vase was $150, so definitely a little bit much, but it was a local antique shop. I definitely appreciate the fact that she goes to Europe herself and sources all of these, so I wanted to support her. All of these pieces that she sells here, she makes sure that they're antique or vintage or they have some kind of story or meaning behind them. So I appreciate that. I love that about this place, and I was definitely willing to spend a little bit more for these more unique looking pieces. Quality over quantity this year for me, that is for sure. Next, from Patina Mason, I got this wood tray. This is beautiful. Look at the natural patina to this wood. Oh my gosh, you guys, like, this is just so pretty. It looks like it's made with elm wood, and it definitely looks reclaimed. She was actually using this as a display bowl and I walked by it and I could not stop walking by it. I love this so much. So glad I picked this one up. I can use this for styling anywhere around my home. I think it would be a great organic piece to warm up my kitchen. I could use it as a tray or a fruit bowl, or I could even use it as a bread bowl and kind of stack it up against my bread bowls like this. I just love this piece. It just looks so unique. I love the distressing of it, so rustic. Again, you can use this for any season all year round if you wanted to, so we love that. This was $75. The next thing I got is this stone mortar. This is so heavy. These are so hard for me to pick up because I feel like especially this one, it's very hollow. So I don't know, I struggle with these, but I'm gonna leave some clips in here so you guys can actually see how I styled with it. I love the line detail on the bottom, and it almost tapers in, so it's a pedestal sort of feel. I have another stone mortar that's a lot bigger and it's more of a bowl shape, and I always am decorating with that. I love the way it looks, and I love the stone and the texture and just the added material that it gives to my styling. So I love decorating with that, and I'm always bringing it up and downstairs, so I thought I might as well get another one so I don't have to do that. And this one just looks looks a little bit different. It has a little bit of a different style, but it is real stone, very heavy, like I said. And fun fact, I actually read this somewhere. This little stone mortar actually used to be used as a stool for little kids, like to sit on. So I'm assuming it was this way and it would sit right here, which I don't know if that makes the most sense. I don't know if that's the comfiest, but just the more you know. I thought that was a cool, cute little fun fact. Okay, next I got this confit pot. I love this. I own a smaller one. It's a lot more of a cool toned brown. This is more of a beigey, like creamy, very warm toned beige tan color. Just a little bit different. This one is a lot bigger too. I paid $300 for this one, which I know is a lot, but I did pay $250 for my other one that is a lot smaller. So I figured this is probably the best price that I'll get. I just love this. There's so many different ways to style with this, but I love the little handle details and the little subtle lines that it has. I want to use this one specifically to style as a vase or a centerpiece or just styled by itself. I think that this piece has so much natural character to it, and it just tells a story on its own without having to style it with anything. So this is made from France and it is antique, so it was made a long time ago. When I was there, she had a ton of confit pots, and last time I checked her website, they were all listed and all still up there as well, and she has pictures of everyone so you can choose the exact pot that you want. So if you have ever been interested in a confit pot, definitely go snag one now. I'm sure that hers will sell out pretty soon. Okay. Next, I got this huge vase. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but I know that they're made in China. It is a brown color with almost a greenish tint to it, and it has a glazed finish. It is just so beautiful. I love the shape of it. And it has very natural distressing on it. There's lots of distressing on this side and then not so much on this side. So I like how I can turn it around and it will look like a brand new vase. This one was $150, which I feel like is a pretty good deal, especially considering that other little black vase that I got, or gray vase that I got, was also $150. This one is significantly larger. I like this one so much more than I thought I was going to. I've had my eye on these kinds of vases for a while, and I've always wanted one, and I didn't love this one, to be honest, when I was looking at it in the shop, but when I took it home and styled with it, oh my gosh, beautiful. I loved it so much. It was perfect, just gave the perfect amount of distressing, and it goes so well with my home. Next, I got this little vessel urn looking thing, and it comes with this little lid, which I love. I love this. I didn't have any sort of pieces like this, and I think it's different. I like how you can style it with the lid or without. You could always use it as a vase if you wanted to. And this one was $125, but it is an antique piece, so I am okay with paying that. Next, I picked up some more prints and frames from Desenio, and I honestly talk about this brand a lot, but today I do have the honor of working with them for this video, so that is very exciting. I'm super grateful for that. They just have the most high quality prints, so let's talk about them. This is the first one I got. This is the darker wood color frame, and then I got this little beach print. It's kind of a beachy, meadowy sort of feel, and I love how the frame matches the colors and the print so well. This is going to be a staple around our house, and I feel like you could honestly use this for whatever season. It's versatile and super cute. Some other prints that I picked up from Desenio is this one. It's a pond scene with an overcast, foggy vibe, and it's just neutral, beautiful. I love this one. And then this one is a swan. How cute is this? I love this. I think this looks so precious and just high end with the small little swan. The little swan detail is so cute. And then these two together, I love those. Desenio makes all of their prints in-house from Sweden, so mostly all of these are made from them, but I do have a few that I have made myself that are custom. This is a print that I made, and it's just a whole bunch of different flowers and the name of each one. And very simple, but adds a little pop of color, but still very neutral. And this is printed in the 8x12 size. This pear picture is so precious. I think this would be so good for a kitchen. This is in the 8x12 size as well. So cute, and just a different sort of print. I love this. They have both prints and canvases here, so this is what the canvas looks like. The canvas is more thicker and it's more prominent texture, and it's around a wood frame. This is a famous painting called The Little Pond by Frederick Child. So pretty. I love the pops of color this one gives. This one is an original one that I had printed with a beige border, and I put it in the dark wood frame. Desenio also ships to countries worldwide, including the US, within 2 to 4 business days. You can also use the code KenzieMax for 45% off on prints and 10% off on frames from Desenio. And that's valid until January 31st, so definitely get on it while the offer lasts. That's it for that store. Next, I'm going to talk about TJ Maxx. I purchased a lot of these in store. TJ Maxx is always so iffy about what they sell online and what they sell in stores, and sometimes it's not the same thing at all. So if they do have all of these online, of course I will link them, but if not, I will be sure to link something similar. First thing I got is this beautiful candlestick holder. This is a brass, like very muted gold. I wish you guys could see this in person, but it is so pretty. The distressing on it is so good, and it really does feel and look like a actual antique vintage piece. So I love this. It has an imperfect shape to the bottom and to the top. It's a very big size too. It's heavy. I think this was only like $12.99 or $14.99. Immediately when I saw this, I knew I had to have it. It is just so beautiful. You can most definitely style this by itself, which is what I'm planning to do. And I love this guy. Such a steal. I love a good TJ Maxx find, you know what I'm saying? Next, I got this travertine bowl. I know they do have this on their website, or maybe it's Marshall's. This is a great size to stack on top of some books or to just use as a catch-all. Style this by itself or paired with something else. You could also style this as like a little candle holder, put a candle and a little snuffer, a snipper, whatever, inside. I love this, super versatile. I love the subtle beige color and then the authentic travertine material. I just feel like this adds in yet another texture, yet another material to my decor styling, and I love the way that that looks. I feel like it looks very high-end, and I'm just a fan of it. I don't remember how much this was, but I want to say it was around $20, I want to say, or $25. Definitely not too bad. It is a super heavy piece too, and it can go with any style. I know I'm going to use this all year round. Next from TJ Maxx, I got this pretty little frame. This is just so cute. This was only $5.99, and I just love the look of little round frames, especially to just add that final touch to your decor styling. And you can personalize it. You can use a picture of your family, a print that you print out. So one of my favorite ways to personalize a space for sure. Next from TJ Maxx, I got this marble scalloped cheese board, breadboard. You guys, I cannot even with this. This was only $12.99. Like, are you serious? I saw this at TJ Maxx, like under all of the wooden breadboards, I saw this little scallop detail, and I knew that it was marble, and I knew that I had to have it. So I went rummaging through every single one until I got this one. I love this so much. This is going to be perfect, especially for around the spring, summertime. It just gives that added little extra detail. But again, it's neutral enough that you can use it for whatever season. It looks like it's hand crafted, which I really love. I love how this is practical too. You could use this as a little charcuterie board, or you could use this just leaned up against your backsplash in your kitchen. So many different options. I think especially paired over a vintage breadboard, this is just gonna be so cute. It's gonna mix some modern with vintage and some high end with some rustics. Next, also from TJ Maxx, I got this marble spoon rest. I still have the sticker on. I still need to pull it off, but I got this because we needed one. We always need somewhere to set our spoon, and I figured that this is gonna blend in with our quartz kitchen countertops really well. I didn't want something to stick out too much. I didn't want our countertops to feel too cluttered, but I did still want something to put our spoons on while we're cooking and whatnot. So it has a cute little engraved detail on the side, and then it also has little pads to protect your countertop as well. It's kind of a beigey color almost, and it has subtle veining throughout. So super pretty. I love this. And another practical kitchen item that we're gonna be getting a lot of use out of. Okay, since we're in the kitchen at TJ Maxx, I figured let's just stay there. I also got this, not really a decor piece, but I got it, so let me share it with you. I got this marble and gold paper towel roll holder. We didn't have one of these and we needed one, and I figured that this is a really cute one to have out if we ever have company over or if we just want to, you know, leave our paper towels out. Look at the subtle rope detail on the top and then the scallops on the side. You guys, this is so, so pretty. And then this bottom part is all marble. Super, super heavy, very pretty. I feel like this looks like the most bougie paper towel roll holder I've ever seen. Again, I love how it is a practical piece. We have been needing one of these for a while. So when I saw it, I knew I had to get this one. Okay. This is huge and so heavy. I don't even know why I tempted to bring this in this video, but it is this vase. You guys, it is so big. I feel like the camera is definitely not doing it justice. It reminds me of the large vases from Olive Atelier. It's very artisan feeling. It has a natural distressing to it. It's a light color and I love the handles to it. And this vase was $59.99, which is definitely a great price, especially considering how large and tall this one is. Recently, I've been finding myself needing lots of larger or taller vases, so that's why I've kind of got a few here in this haul. But I've already been using this and I've already gotten so much use out of this, so I am really excited to style with this. I styled it with these little sticky stems. These are all from Hobby Lobby. There's these ones that are just green. And then I also put one stem of these flowery ones inside too, just to, I don't know, give it a little bit more texture to make it seem like the green ones are blooming. So I put a few of these stems inside. These stems are from Hobby Lobby. They're a great in between season stem, I think, or you can also use them for spring too. And next from TJ Maxx, I got this vase pitcher sort of thing. This really reminds me of the Chinese vase that I got from the antique store, but this one's not a real antique, but it just reminds me of that. And it has the same dented, grooved feeling texture to it with the same dark brown glazed feel. The top is very asymmetrical, so it definitely looks like a pitcher. I am planning to use this as a vase and just turn it this way, or just use it as a jug or a pitcher in my kitchen. This is just unique, it's cute, and it really stood out to me. This was on clearance too for $22, so when I saw that it was on clearance, I knew I had to get it. Okay, and next I got these stems. I used these in my most recent decorating mini makeover video in my bedroom. But these ones are from TJ Maxx, and then this bunch is from Hobby Lobby. I just really love these. I think these look like a little baby's breath. Hobby Lobby always is selling their florals for like 40 to 50% off too on most weeks. So definitely a great deal. These are probably only like $12.99, but half off of that. I love these. I actually got these last year, but I don't think I've ever really talked about them, and they are a staple and super neutral, super cute, and dainty feeling. I love these, especially for this springtime. These stems are from TJ Maxx. These are like snowball hydrangea looking stems, but they're not quite bloomed yet. So they have a spring sort of effect and feeling to them. Come in a bunch like this, but these stems are individual. So if you wanted to cut this little thing off, you could absolutely do that and just have, what, four? Yes, 4 individual stems. But honestly, I find that when you just leave them bunched together like this, it's a lot easier to style with them. So I just left them like that, and I just put them like this in a vase. You could style these by themselves, or you could style it with the other little white baby's breath stems. I think that looks super dainty, super pretty, and I just love the look of that, especially for the spring and summertime. Next items are from Amazon. The first ones are a few coffee table books that I've picked up recently. The first one is this brown coffee table book, and it's called Resident Dog. It has a brown binding on it, very neutral. It has almost an ombre effect to it, and it is just so cute. Incredible dogs in the international homes they live in. I love that. I am an animal person for sure, and I also love interior design. So this is my book, I gotta tell you. There's literally like pictures, so many pictures of the most gorgeous homes with the most gorgeous dogs to top it off. Come on. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I love this book, and I love how it's more of a thick binding. It's a really good size, has lots of beautiful pictures in it, and it is the most beautiful, gorgeous brown color. So I love that one. And then another one I picked up, this one's actually, I picked this one up from TJ Maxx, but I'll have it linked down below, probably on Amazon for you. but it is called Abode, and it actually came with a cover, but I took the cover off. It looks completely different with the cover, but it is very neutral underneath, and I love that. I love, love, love how it is just so plain on the cover and then also plain on the side, on the binding too. I love decorating with coffee table books, so whenever I see them at TJ Maxx, I always compare them to the Amazon prices, and if they are around the same price, then I always just pick them up from TJ Maxx. This next coffee table book is actually from Jenna. She got this for me for Christmas, but it's called The Chocolate Spoon. How cute is this? I love this. I love chocolate. Jenna knows me so well. Look how freaking cute the binding is too. It's a gold foil wrapped sort of binding for the letters, and I plan to style this in my kitchen. I think it's going to give such a beautiful contrast, especially up against all of my lighter cream colored cabinets and my lighter backsplash. This has so many different recipes for chocolate everything on here. This is one that I'm really excited for. The next thing from Amazon is this scalloped rattan woven basket. I actually got this last year, but I haven't used it in a while. I lost it, misplaced it for a minute, and just recently found it. So I wanted to bring it back out and just talk about it again. I love this so much, especially for the springtime. I love the feminine detail of the scallops, and there's just so much you can do with this. You could style this on a coffee table, on a side table, whatever you want to do. So many different options for this, and I just think it is so precious. The color of it is not orangey at all too, which I super like. It's a very cool toned, neutral tannish color, and super affordable too. Is only around $30 from Amazon. Okay, next, I cannot wait to share this with you guys. So I just wanted to share a new furniture piece with you. This is from Olive Atelier, and it was definitely an investment piece, but it is something that I have wanted for years now. I got it, and it is this beautiful elmwood coffee table. This is the bleached version. I love this, you guys. Can you even with this? The distressing, the patina of the wood. Oh my gosh, this is just so pretty. I love how imperfect it looks, and I love how thick the wood is. It's made out of elm wood, which is my favorite type of wood to use in my house, and I just love how naturally it ages and how it just has such a imperfect, cracky sort of effect to it. So I love this coffee table so much. I just could not wait to share this with you guys. I'm going to be sharing this a lot more in my living room makeover coming up in just a few weeks, so if you are not already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. Giving this video a thumbs up and leaving a comment down below is one of the best ways to support my channel. So if you want to help me out and engaging with my content in any sort of way, it just means the most to me. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll see you in a few days in a new video. Bye!
She's so f***ing smart and manipulative. It's literally disgusting.
I mean, do I contact a lawyer or something? At this point, I'm like, what the hell do I do?
I don't know how you become a creator.
So there's this girl, her name is...
What the?
It makes you a content copier.
An exact copy-paste.
Like, they put their life out there. Can you believe she blocked me? For what?
Hey homies.